Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on social media. Yes, shout out to my underrated one family. Shout out to the mighty LDBC family. Also, shout out to hashtag TWT family and others. Tonight, this is the last night of this month. We're gonna talk about men's mental health. Let's talk and deal with it. Um, brother Flawless has emailed me. We're gonna do it next week. He had an emergency with a client that he had to take care of, so I'm glad that he's okay. So we're gonna get that on. We're gonna get that on um sometime next week. Um I know people had talked about affirmative action has been shot down. And I believe brother Guy Night when he had reached out to me. We want to talk about that and other things. But as me, I don't get involved in politics. That's not my thing. But I would say this as an African descent in this country, again, it's a slap in the face. That's why when you have real Pan Africans in the past, and even in the right now, we're talking about we want real our own government. This is what it is. And I know people want to jump on the Democratic Party, rightfully so. But you jump on the Republicans too. And I don't have no bone with none of them, 'cause none of them they never did anything for us as a people. And I would say for the young one, please go back and do your research. Stop listening to everybody. And it goes to show that press everything for Pride Month and other things, but very subtly they talk about Black Music Month and men's health. You see how they do that? And the Supreme Court, they're trying to make out Clarence Thomas a sacrifice lamb. Nah, it's not just him. I don't really care about him. But y'all got the women in there in the Supreme Court. She went through it. She didn't fight. Look at Biden. He ain't fight hard enough. Come on, they fight hard enough. So all the marches, all the boycotts, everybody give their life. Doesn't mean nothing. I wonder how the late John Lewis would have felt about it. But before we get to the subject, quite a few people don't look like us and hate us have benefited from the form of action. But we haven't. And you don't have to look it up. By life experience, by struggle. See, I'm smiling because We put the difference aside. We need to do for ourselves. Can't rely on these people because they never have the best of our interests as African descent. And look what happened. You chasing something that no one would be chasing. I mean, not chasing. Wrong say. See, you reach out for something and they ain't reach back for you for decades, even for centuries. But I guarantee they want your vote in a few months, right? No. So these other groups has benefit, but now former actors out the door now. So y'all other groups, welcome home. Welcome home. Cool, we've been telling y'all. See, y'all don't want to listen. So you got your little coins and and your little stuff and everything. You think you're better than us as African descent. And look what happened. Sooner or later, oh, they discriminate me. Oh no, no, they it can be discrimination, but I don't know. Cut it out. As a 57-year-old black man, people, y'all should be worried because now they got leeway. They could do whatever they want. Well, us as African descent in this country, we used to it. We have to protect ourselves, and but you still got some that look like, oh, it's a good thing. No, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's not. No. That's why I always say you can't trust no man or women in government. And you say you say man, yeah, I can say man all day. You can't trust these women in government. Because and see, and these are facts right here. The Democratic Party had pushed that young lady, into Supreme Court. So you know what that means? That means she gonna be on the wrong side of history. And also the other young lady from New York too. They're gonna be on the wrong side of history. It's big business, y'all. So you're going to hear a lot of people be disappointed. Oh, what about my rights and everything? And the thing about it, like the pride people, I want y'all to understand. Don't think that y'all out in the clear. You're not. And the other groups, you're not out in the clear. You're not. See, this is the point that I'm making. See, when you don't do things righteous, it comes back. It comes back against you directly or indirectly, but it comes back. If I feel too up tomorrow morning, I might do a special in the radio commentary more about that. Who knows? I don't know. Now we gonna get in tonight. Men's mental health. Let's talk and deal with it. You know, for a long time, they want to silence man voices in a lot of ways, especially the black man. They had a woman trying to silence us. Other ones looks like us, and you know every nationality in their way silence our voices. Us as a black man, we've been scrutinized in every way. Our bodies have been violated. Our minds have been violated. Our spirituality has been violated. Our culture has been violated. Now there's gonna be people. Oh, we don't have people talk about how well you got Big Duke on fourth quarter talk. Go professor, when he gets on, he talks about the degrees and stuff and health. Brother She, he talks about finance, but he talks about health. I do the best I can, you know. So you got people that's doing it, but y'all reach out to them. So if they don't reach, y'all reach out to them. What you think the mainstream media really thinks about men? Schizophrenia, all time high. High blood pressure, all time. Headaches is all time. Stress is all time high. And we just got the few fight for us. Depression is all time high. And I can go on and on and on. No matter if you're young and old, if we don't take care of ourselves, we're gonna have a silent death. It's like this. You here, you're not here. But we have to understand that. And that's why it's very important for me to develop the underrated men's talk game, breakfast fellowship with men, and try and do what I can to unite us as men so we can talk about how our mental health because we suffer it. We don't have we think that we have more avenues to go to, but we don't. And the brothers that had these avenues, they just want certain ones to come and have the conversation. They don't reach out. So we are our own worst enemy. You know, I cannot keep on just blaming the system, and then some of us they enemies too that looks like us. And also, let me say that mental health is throughout humanity. Period. But I know there's other men who now look like us. They get the help, but we don't get the help. There's no money pouring to us. And there's people could say, "Oh, well, y'all killing each other." Okay, yeah. But I'm saying we're citizens, right? Supposed to be citizens, right? I'm not asking we get a handout about it. We're citizens, right? So the way I look at it, the system want us to die anyway. I'll be right back. Let me go get me something to drink, and I'm gonna continue. I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to give me some drink. I'm back. Oh, what's up, sister sis? I ain't seen you in a while. That's family right there. Brother official in the building. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Brother official in the building. Mahogany Roots, thank you so much. But like I'm saying that let me see. They never talk about when they kill each other. No, they never gonna they never gonna do it. But welcome back, sis. I miss you. Miss you. Come back. But get back to this mental health thing of men and us as a people. That's why, for me, that brother Fishu and brother Fishu and sister Silks and others, they knew me for years. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to go against this evil system. I'm not afraid because they want to put out their narrative that fits that they think that's gonna fix around the world. Nah, no. Now, I was gonna do mental health about mid of this month, but it was a lot of people, and and then there was I've seen a lot of things happen, and I couldn't have no spirit at intervene. So I feel it's appropriate to do it tonight. Tonight's the last night of June. Us as black men, we gotta stick together, young and old. And I know they took away affirmative action and stuff like that, and that goes right with the mental health. I try to be brother official. I try to be, but sometimes my patience is short too, and but I know I gotta be vigilant. I gotta keep on pushing. And I want to talk to the black man I have. If you think, I know there are some, they believe in the government, they believe in it. If they wasn't there for you back then, before you, like your fathers, your grandfathers, your uncles, what makes you think they're gonna be there for you now? It has proven. So when the Missy calls me and let me know about formal action, like, and so this is like meat and potatoes. That's why us as men, we gotta create. What you mean by explain that, please, brother Fish? It's just I have an idea, but I want you to explain it. Matter of fact, I want to put the link out there so people y'all can come up because when they, as for me as a black man, and I've been very forward to talk about my life. I have been open up certain parts of my life, but I knew one day it's gonna come down to this. I know people can say no, no, no. Yeah, I knew it's gonna come. You know, but just to understand this though too, we could blame Biden, we could blame Kamala Harris, rightfully so. But in the Supreme Court, it's not lily white. They got a little sprinkle black men and black women, and they followed the script. So your black women out there, we ain't trying to hear from you because also some of y'all also followed the script. Your simps, y'all followed the script. And it's gonna come back and gonna bite you somewhere that you don't want to be biting at. And you can't get rid of it. And these men are here, oh, we for men's rights, but y'all not for men's rights. Y'all not with for men's mental health. Because you bitter. You got father problems. Cause he ain't there to give you a G.I. Joe. Whatever he said, oh, you gotta do it, you get mad about it, you want to run the mommy. See, I hear a lot of men be disrespect men, even especially black men. I be hearing you, and I know y'all watch social media. I don't care. You get this work. Women too, you can get this work. I got a whole lot. So I would say, us as black men, we better be very careful. Black woman, you better be very careful because the gloves is off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So throughout the month of June, let me put the link out. Through the month of June, they have not talked about man health, and they made sure they can talk about it. There's the link right there. Y'all want to come up? So you women that with men and stuff, hey, you need to comfort him because the mainstream media, they're gonna do whatever they can to provoke us as a people. That means when you travel, you better travel deep. Kids, I don't want to be freedom. It ain't all about no freedom. No, no, you gotta travel. Say, even grown ups say, "I'll wait for you." No, no, no. You travel in groups. Yeah, yeah, brother Fisher. But us men, the other men and other. Let me tell you, some of these men and these other races, they don't have no interest in us. Because he, like I said before, almost 30 minutes ago, they get helped. They get helped. The age of the black man is less than 65 years old. It used to be 61. I heard this one thing a year and a half ago. It's 59. I'm 57. I just turned 57 a few weeks ago. Then all of a sudden they have health insurance trying to make it possible for the black man because you think every day pay for you got to pay for thank you so much, Angie. I thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Glad that you came. No, hold on, make sure I get you. Sure I get you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Come back. I want you to keep on coming back. And like I said, the link is in the chat. Please come up. And so now I just want to get to the ladies here, our black women. You got sons. They're gonna need your support. You need the male figures need to step up because this system is not gonna help us. Yeah, all above, brother official. You know, great. That's a good thing, but you have to fight for it, right? Because of other races, they don't have to fight for it. But those are the same ones that oppressed us. But we don't want to talk about it. But we talking about it on this channel. Like what? Yeah, and the one who caused it. This is the same government do not want to prosecute her. So this one I'm talking about now. I'm throwing out the women's rights now. You, when I'm black women, why you didn't go after her? I'm talking about some of the black women. Why you didn't go after her? Some of your simps. Why you didn't go after her? Because we know the government is not going to. I don't know what it's all about because I know I'm gonna get very agitated and I do not want to take away with everything. Because see, over here we hold men accountable and women accountable. And the only way that that the family gonna be restored, the black man and the black one have to understand we gotta come together and make it work. That is the only way. Don't have to do it by finance. It doesn't have to be what club you're in. We have to come together. We have to restore the family. We have to restore the nation, our nation, our nation. Our nation. And the ones that someone that looks like us do not want to participate, God bless, go with yourself. Hope that you change your mind and understand this is a fight. The black man cannot do by himself, and the black woman cannot do it by herself. Okay. We right here, and the government, the evil system right here, control us like this. And you don't have to have data to talk about it because we know it, we felt it, and we deal with it. So why do you think us black men we go through it? Huh? Why do you think that we really suffer? Because we know what's going on. But every time when we say something, we get shot down, or they trying to put us in the corner, shut up, put a muzzle on our mouth. And I'm talking about mainstream media, and sometimes it be our own significant ones too. That's the sad thing about it. Why do you think sometimes us as men, I take walks. I live by myself. I get out here and I take a walk. There's people say it's dangerous. You take a walk and stuff. You not things out here. I gotta clear my head. But trust and believe. Hey, I take precaution. Talking about Pride Month, but they want us to represent them. But see, I believe in God, so. But y'all not the answer to God. Y'all go against God. I don't even see the rainbow as a saying. Every time I tell rainbow, oh God, here's that. And then every time y'all notice, I'm going back and forth, but I'm going to connect this. As you know, every time that we have a little something, we can never celebrate nothing for ourselves. But them other races, they can celebrate their culture for themselves. You notice that, right? I peeped that out when I was very little. When I was very little, I'm like, wow. And good old second generation dissy crack biting bit that, bit that, bit that modern evil apple. It's signed the bill to make sure it be in June. Why can I be in July? Why we can't celebrate Men's Mental Month and Black Music Month? Why we can't celebrate? Now I know it's gonna be some men like you gotta understand we need to stick together. And well, you have the resources from this evil system, but we saving y'all. I'm talking about men, but we save y'all. We take the blood of everything. Where are we up at? Where are we up at? I could talk like this because I know when you know the truth, you talk that truth. So and I dealt with it. So I know what I know. Man, we don't care. I mean, there goes a link up there. Come on, come up. Just come to the link. There goes a link right there. Come up. I hear a little here and there about men's mental, health and everything. But we're gonna talk about pride. And also, a form of action had protect them. So you got people that can say, look, oh yeah, oh you're not protecting a form of action. If you're gonna play sports, you gotta play sports as a man. If you're a man, or if you're a woman, you gotta play sports as a woman. And do other things too. And we do have women who speak up for black men. Let me say that too. But they need help too to talk about men's mental health, especially us black men. No problem. But come back. Don't be a stranger. And so I tell people, pardon me for my meanness, but you know this was coming. But you know that all the groups they talking about when it comes to men health and us as a people, our contributions, you can barely see me, right? But see but the ones had did the double work. Hide themselves. Some they don't even have the picture up here. Now you wonder. Now I'm talking about the ones in the chat, I'm talking about the ones outside looking in. That's why I go against his evil system. Because they wicked. There's a strategy and intent to divide us, and our people, we don't get it. Some of us don't get it. I think our people like to want to be get. Some of us want to get had. We love them Benjamins, but you're supposed to have the Benjamins for priority, huh? Use it to enhance righteousness. Matter of fact, brother Fish, you can come up. Oh, here Coco, Queen Coco Tina. Hey,
Hello, underrated. How are you?
I'm fine, Queen. How you doing?
I'm good. Tired, but I'm good.
Yeah, I see
How's
you on
everything
the.
with you? Uh huh. What's wrong?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about men's mental health and informative action. I said, ain't nothing to matter. It goes hand in hand. It really does. I'm talking about pride people, and we didn't really get a chance to really celebrate black music, and then some of our people is to feel like that, like that, and also to, yeah, I'm glad you came here because I forgot what kind of work you do, so I'm not gonna put it out. I forgot, but we gotta understand one thing that too that I know people's blame Clarence Thomas. Okay, fine. But there are other ones that looks like us that that plays a role too, and some of them are women. There are there are some of them women, and then you got them other so-called gatekeepers, if you know what I mean. And they need to get called out too. Don't do it. Don't grind it. You can't. You mean it. You no. No. And the ones that y'all in these groups for years and stuff, and y'all be doing a lot of illegal stuff to hurt us as African descent. A form of action is out. It's done. Welcome home. Welcome home to us. Because we know what it's like to be without. But wherever we have, we make it work. Don't think they're gonna come after y'all anyway. And like I always say, what goes around comes around. Y'all gonna get your day when y'all do some unrighteous stuff. And you know I'm gonna do just like this. I told you. But get back to men's mental health. I did talk about this tonight because I want to pay homage to the man that is trying to be better. And I know for us as black men, we can't trust nobody sometimes because we get screwed. And I get it.
I think it's also your pride.
It's
Um,
not.
Black men, yes, yes, yes.
But you gotta understand our struggle too. See, that's the thing. See, it goes back the same way again. We don't have we don't have places that we can say we struggle too. We got
you
sterilized too.
you do have it. For some men do express that, but some
But it's not
men,
enough.
but some men, their pride gets in the way, which cause them not to express themselves because they don't want to feel weak.
But I heard that for a long time. And all due respect, heard that a long time, Coco Tina. But this is the problem. To see, I could push back on that with you. On all due respect, I'm talking about us as black men, we never really have a space to really express ourselves the way we want. And then when we want, we get shot down. We got to have that conversation, and a lot of us do not want to have that conversation because we have to go, oh, you a problem, you want this and that. No, 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 I want it to be fair because I know what it's like. I see my late father ain't had a voice. I see my uncles ain't had a voice. I'm talking about both sides of the family. When I was very little, I understood. I knew both my grandfathers didn't really have a voice, but they had to act. They had to be themselves. Yeah, I seen it. I know it. Look what happened right now.
Well, we
We
as
dying. We dying. We dying. We dying of silence, death that we don't want to talk about.
the black man endures, their body endures a lot of trauma, stress, whatever you want to call it.
All and above, you ask me.
And because of that, it does break the body down. Hence mental illness. Um, and I think it's more of, um, like you said, I agree that there has to be more outlets for you all. Has to be more outlets for you men, so that you can relieve, um and learn how to cope with all this stress and trauma that you endure, um especially when you are leading the household. So um but we as blacks or brown or whatever you want to call
African descent. I ain't talking about no brown people. I ain't talking about no
them,
African descent.
we all endure um this trauma and stress because of the discrimination, because of our race, our skin color. Um, so you know that's just a lot on us. And again, hi Alonzo, and again, um, we don't have an outlet. Um, or even if we sound off or have that sounding board, don't nobody want to hear it, or they don't take heed to it. So, um, that's just how our lives have been, and we've been struggling, and we have been. I can't say we have progressed. We have progressed,
Okay.
but we're still at war. So, and it's hurting our mind.
I was talking to your sister, right? The miss, right? And she see why your mind is involved. My mind been involved since I was very little, rightfully so. You know, for me, it's this. And that's what I respect, brother. Thanks for your compliment, brother Alonzo. The link is right there. Hit that, y'all. I mean, hit that. And I thank you, Queen Coco Team, to come up here too. I want you to stay right there. But I would say this that I appreciate what you're saying and stuff like that. But it's frustrating. I'm talking about personally now. It's frustrating that you set up a podcast for men. And I know we busy and stuff like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. But they don't show up. But when things go down, you're underrated, man. You be doing one thing. So you know what I said? My priorities come first too. And that also stress too. Especially I'm putting myself out there to be a helpful hand. To put my experience, my lifetime experience to help others. I'm not saying you're not going to escape the hardships that they, but at least it could be easier to deal with. You know, like I said, so that we talk about Pride Month, but we fail to talk about men's mental health and black music. And then when they got to have black music, you're gonna throw some pride, some now you want to throw in rainbow. You have to be kidding me. Discriminated us. You anti. You that's what they tell me. You anti. But who's anti now? Because the government took away a form of action. Welcome home. Welcome home. Now you're going to get what African descent in this country have. We have been dealing with it for centuries. And we still deal with it right now. Don't ask for my help. If you're not willing to work with the righteous, do not come over here. I'm putting it out there. Don't come over here. Don't even come to my Facebook group, the Underrated Doctors. I'm gonna start doing some lives on the lives on my page. Don't even come over there because you will get dealt with. Don't even make no attempt. Cause now y'all gonna know. You don't think, it's gonna just happen to African descent. It's gonna happen to everybody now. Cause let me say, I'm gonna say this, especially you work on these jobs. You like to work with the enemy. You love that. You love to work with the enemy. Now, form of action is out now. What you gonna do then? Cause it's coming. Even business transactions, and I can't even imagine what Brother Alonzo had to go through, cause it's coming. So love that enemy all you want, black man or black woman. Keep on thinking that is your family.
Well, getting back to your mental health component, um, affirmative action is just going to, put more stress on the black man. Um, because I think society now will probably choose a black woman over the black man.
Depending on that.
Um, so now that there won't be any percentages, we need to have a certain amount of percentages of this race and that race and this um particular um I don't even know what to call it now because they changed it. Particular male or female or LBGQ, whatever they are. Oh, I'm sorry, as you call it, alphabet people. So, affirmative action just allow people, companies to make sure that they kept their minimum percentage. So this is just going to cause people, a lot of headaches and heartaches, and a lot of people going to be overlooked, which is going to cause stress, which is going to cause families to do what?
Well,
Suffer.
and go more on your point. It's gonna cause more marriages to break up. It's gonna cause friction. I'm not gonna say break up. It's gonna cause friction in marriages and in relationships. Well, watch out for that, y'all. I'm telling you.
But men, I say, I know they don't talk about it a lot, but um I just feel that everybody should have some type of counseling. I know. Go ahead, underrated, because I see it in your face. I
They don't
see
even
it in
want
your
to. They
face.
don't even want to. They don't even want to cancel us either. They don't. There's no money going to no black man council. Some's twinkling around, yes, but it's not all out. And then you want to be counseled. You want to be respected. You don't want to go feel, just another quota. That's what I'm saying. Your foreign action, when we talk about men's mental health, it goes hand in hand. When I'm talking about men in general, humanity wise, we better fight like hell. But this man promoting me now, and they're gonna try now they can do whatever they can. They're gonna try and take your stations away. And you know what they're gonna use? They're gonna use a simp and a feminist. What you watch and see. They don't have a mindset, they don't have no substance, so they're gonna control them like puppets.
Oh, I don't agree with that.
Okay?
I don't agree that us women or other people don't have substance. I don't agree with
Okay.
that.
Okay.
You try to say I could be controlled? That's what you trying to say?
I said something.
I'm just saying. A female can always be controlled? I don't think so.
I think it could be controlled.
A man can be controlled as well.
As I said, man.
Okay. No, you said
Like
a
I said,
feminist or
I said,
man.
it said a simp. Man.
No, no,
Okay.
not the same.
Okay.
We feminine, we females have substance.
Okay.
You males have endurance.
Okay.
But you know,
Okay.
y'all just a little stronger
Okay.
physically.
Okay. They're gonna use it like, oh, you. I know you got the body, but you had the mindset. Man, I always had the mindset. We just different. They gonna play that too. Okay, I'm ready. I I'm ready.
You ready? What you ready for?
Whatever this evil system could offer, I'm
Hmm.
ready to battle. I've been like this.
I do believe that it is now. We're going to be at war. we're going to have to really, really fight, and we're going to have to come together and support each other. That means support each other's businesses, because because that is how we can help our community and ourselves, and that's
Yeah.
how we can, you know,
No,
keep us relevant
I agree with that.
and have a
So,
seat at the table.
right.
But
Yeah.
right.
You're absolutely right. But at the same time, go more on your point. Go back to marriage and relationships. We got to find a way to stay together.
That's, we're gonna have counseling. We have to have some type of sound. We have to learn how to cope with our stress and our trauma.
So that means
And
if a person,
that's what we have to learn to do.
right, and so that means that if a person have little less than you, it doesn't mean they don't have substance. And we have to understand that's black man or black woman. Can I look at a person? Oh, that person that had less than me, but you don't know what that person can bring to the table.
When you talk about monetary values,
Excuse me, all above. No, this coming. I'm telling y'all, this affirmative action is going to be a lasting effect, y'all. It is. People can say no, it don't. Yes, it does. When you got a black man, all black woman, never has substance, they can go to that person. I don't need you.
we do.
I've been pulling you for a long time. You ain't bring nothing to the table. What makes you think that person ain't bring nothing to the table? So this what I'm talking about. It's gonna come. It's gonna be a ripple effect, y'all. Especially our people.
Because we're in competition with each other.
So that's what I'm saying. We better think before we talk. We better understand the psyche, cause it's coming. And it's one thing with us as African descent. It goes for a black man or black woman. And when we feel we not being wanted, we out. But at the same time, sometimes that if it's too early to leave, we want to work, sit down and talk. Like you say, we need therapy, or also you need to go to the park somewhere. Listen, this is what bothering me. This is what I had concern in, and you need to respect that. And we gotta come. We gotta understand. And I'm saying when we talk like that, it should not be no punishment after that. Okay, baby, I get what you're saying. I'm gonna find a way to work on it and strive to be better and stay together. Because sometimes we like to be in our own ways. We set in our own ways. Like, I could do what I want. No, you cannot do the fuck you want. Do you see what affirmative action did? Supreme Court, they did what the fuck they want, and look where we are right now.
No, we as a people voted them in. That's what we did. We
Tina,
didn't stand up.
I understand. Tina, I know that.
We didn't stand up
I get
because
what you're saying.
we don't think that matters.
I understand that, but get what I'm saying. You're right about that. Again, but it is a ripple effect of families. It's how about you in a marriage that is struggling and you're working toward, or a relationship that is struggling. You don't think that gonna be no ripple effect? Oh, I don't need you. But that person, that black man, a black woman that has adopted an evil sister. They love the jobs where they at. They like to be in the clubs where they at. They like to mingle with people. But when it comes to significant one or others, you don't want to meet with them because they're beneath you. And that's the thing. And that's what I'm very,
Mm.
very concerned of. Yes. So this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We got to cover all bases. Because we deal with some of our people, they think they smart, but they not. They weak. Because you know why? Because I see it. So I understand. We have to understand. We got to cover all bases. And it goes to anybody. Tina, I want you to come back. Coco Tina, I want you to come back. I want you to come back. Because I seen it when I was where I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna drop it real with you. When I was working, as I was living in New York, born and raised, I'm not gonna say the law firm, but it was a corporate law firm. It was a corporate law firm, and I was an inside messenger. There are some brothers and some of my Puerto Rican brothers that changed. Because they were eating out the evil sister. You need. And it changed them. That means some brothers looking like, motherfucker, you living off us. And that's back in the early 90s. So I'm saying that happened in the early 90s. Would you think it wasn't happening before then? And even now? You're crazy. And let me say this. Anybody that is work hard, you should be rewarded. But do not let that reward to get in the way of the liberation of our people of all levels. I'm glad you came back, Brother Alonzo. That's why, for me, how I conduct myself. There's some people that you're not a people person. Yes, I am a people person. I was raised to be a people person, but I was raised to be smart and strategic. If you're out there to hurt me and hurt my people, I don't want to be around you. Black man, some black woman. That's how I wire. Because those are the ones. Okay, thank you so much. Good to see you too, Angie. Come back. Because I'm not gonna stay long. I'm gonna get off and I'm just gonna go and probably talk to the miss and get things going with me and her and everything. But yeah, please come back. Come back. Don't be a stranger. That's why we got to support Brother Alonso. Because he giving us knowledge about finance that nobody else ain't giving it to us. And he's a black one, so we got to support that. Because he putting his neck out. His wife putting his neck out. Because they work as one unit. I just wire differently. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around people that don't know. If you don't love my people, that means you don't love me. And there are times that some of us as a people, we work at different jobs or business or whatever, that it comes conflicted. You bring that conflicted home and you look at that significant one, or you look at your brother, your sister, they ain't nothing. I seen it happen. And this is real. And there are some people, no, it doesn't happen that way. Yes, it does. Directly, and indirectly. And what the informant action has shown us, and even men's mental health, you don't count. You just nothing but a garbage can be ready to throw out. Remember that. When you have a good black woman, black man, you stick with her. Black woman, if you got a good black man to stick with you, you stick with that. Because especially us as heterosexual, we under attack. And we got us, man, we gotta protect our mental health. We do count. And I know some brothers, you hear me out there, like, yo, man, I don't feel no, I get it. But you do count. Don't let this evil system get the best of you. Do not let it. You do whatever you can. You fight. You fight. Like we all fight. I am not a product of this evil system. Not then, not now. No. No. You got to take me out. I'm going out a true righteous G. You got to take me out. Nah. And we, us as a people, we got to have that certain fight among each other. That love, that conviction, that commitment. Because affirmative action ain't calling us no more. It ain't. Well, I'm gonna get off right now. I run my mouth too much. I just want to put this out there, and I want to keep it. I don't want to go past 12 o'clock because that's going to July. And I do want to call the miss out. I call her, see how she doing, and talk to her a little bit and everything. You know, knowing Coco Teen, she gonna call her. You know what I mean? But they sisters and everything, and we need that, and we gotta support our sisters like that, willing to fight, and brothers willing to fight. It's going to be uphill climb for us as a people, family. Man, it's going. You see what happens. It's definitely going to be uphill climb for us, and I know you doing it, man. I'm talking about humanity um, level now. I know you're trying, and you get kicked down, kick. You keep on fighting. They want a war, they got it. But be strategically how to go about it. And I said other nationalities, you said you want us men to be better. That means the black man has to be on the table too. You just cannot pick and choose a man of color no more. No, that's not going to get it. And y'all been doing it for a very, very, very long time. And we tired of it. But also us as black men, we also got to make sure our people is safe too. So we got to build too. But it has to come. But we first. We are first. Remember that. All right? We are first. Black man. And our family have to be part of this too. We are first. And the other ones do not like it, that's on them. They got to eat that. We on our own. Men. We on our own. On behalf of my channel, The Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on you, on social media, the best of the business. Believe that. And thanks for everybody in the chat that participated in this conversation. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated, and hope July be a better one. And I know that June. I tell you one thing, I don't think of Skittles that I say as it was before. I just thought Skittles was good, but that rainbow carpet, I just don't. But on behalf of my channel on the radar, thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Have a good night. Stay blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed. This one is Ghost.